Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Henry again on second down. And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
13.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Change it.
Now it's Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. Yo.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game and on the opening drive of the afternoon. The defense forces a turnover on downs. inside the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Antonio Johnson makes the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey.
Throwing is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Again, Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now it's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Sit on! Already! Sit on!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it, looking at 4th and less than a yard.
BC, right? Let's go. We change it. Nice.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, report. We change it.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Myers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hey, easy. Route.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. First and goal from just inside the 5.
On red. Hey, Ginger. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Etienne is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion. On left, on the focus. Right. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 22-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense?
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Play action. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Antonio Johnson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Hey, tomato. Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
motion left. Flowers.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
Go. Take right open. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he fires one incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Hey, Soko, some height. 30 left, take right.
Lawrence will throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, let's go. 13, Lou. Hey, Soko. Check, smash. 11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
They saw it in their minds, but there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
15 yards. That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Jackson.
On target to his man, Likely.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete.
Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson.
A check down here for Henry.
Touchdown! Derrick Henry taking it in.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Ravens 7, Jaguars 6.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
13, Luke. Go, let's go. Hey, kill. Go.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Tomato. 11, Agate.
Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Jackson now. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Flowers.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Play action. It's Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Henry up the middle. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've... They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Patrick Ricard.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Luke now for the extra point.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Ravens 14. Jaguars 6.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's
is hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A short throw there to Strange.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hey, Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Now Jackson. Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
At the 7-yard line.
No, we changed.
Jackson.
And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jaguars 5-yard.
Again, Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. On his loop for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Jaguars 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now Lawrence.
Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This is 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Done. They first touch. 11.
And they'll go again with ETN.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Red on red. Easy. Read a foot. Hey, tomato.
On 3rd down, here's ETN.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 2nd and 4. A short throw there to Strange. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Jaguars 28, Ravens 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Throwing, Jackson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Jackson.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Jackson to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
35. Ravens 21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Middle. Hey, middle. Hey. Report. Shut up.
One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. as time has run out on this football game.